Hey guys, welcome to a new, I want to say it's probably a new premiere of a game, to be honest. Since you guys are not seeing Skywalker as much. Coming out of Tuesdays and Wednesdays on schedule. With our 434 mods, guys, and our followers, I present to you guys I want to say the very first episode of a game I haven't really tried yet. And it would be this game, guys, that would be, the Calisto Protocol, if you will. So I present to you guys a new game for something like this. For our 434 mods and our followers. Crazy Zoya, make love shout out, good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? But today's date, guys, is October 12th, 2023. We're actually at a different testimonial or something. If we look at it without any dislocating bodies or dislocating on anything else in return, or, well, nothing else would really comprehend, but at the same point at the same time. And I do go back to work tomorrow, guys, don't worry. Well, that's not going to be under arrangement, under predicaments and whatnot, but I also had a good night's sleep yesterday. And I also had some good news coming out of last night, which I'll discuss that in just a little while. But I do present a new, the first ever episode, guys, of the Calisto Protocol for Thursday and Fridays for now. I don't know how many episodes we're going to be taking on for sure. I mean, people may or may not see a lot of this, but it all depends. It secretly all depends what we got to really cover at this point. But we are on a Thursday morning, guys, with our amazing large popular community, our friends of the community, and our 434 mods of the community. That's all we can really take in. Soak right in. Have much more something punctual. But yeah, not too bad at all. What's up, Eds? Make love shout out. Good to see you. How's it going? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Good to see you guys back in today on a nice, competitive Thursday morning. But honestly, guys, I pretty much was on the other side of the state for a while yesterday. And nothing else would really be the same, or not even hurt enough that much, but, I pretty much was rocking and rolling for a while, and pretty much anything else is more suitable to the status. Making sure everything else is, sounding good, sounding awesome, not being out of way of things, or, anything else is more different. What do you call, guys? More different, more tremendous, more grateful or something. As long as we know exactly what it is. We got something that is more vulnerable to anything. As you guys can see, we're at our first location today. That would be the cargo. And I always love to have subtitles, guys, when it comes to a new game. For something like this. Well, like I said, guys, I do present to you guys the Calisto Protocol today. I may or may not end up trading Skywalker in. I mean, I told you guys, I think for the last number of weeks or so, but pretty much not as much as I would like, that, I did beat all 9 episodes of Skywalker once, and I mentioned to a lot of people in the past that I wasn't gonna beat the game as much as I used to anymore, so I don't think anything else would really comprehend. I mean, I don't want to spell that. There we go. With a new NHL 24 having a IGN review for our. Well, there we go, guys. For our systems already today. What score you think? Hold on, guys, I'm getting a bit misspelled off the bat. Aquif OA, making a little shout out, good to see you. I did drop a quick super chat today, guys, to my girl Daisy. So I'm still getting refunds for any what do you call it, guys? With any I'm trying to find the words, guys. Oh yeah, any super chats that I normally do. So that's not that bad of a challenge. Not much to really display it, but you know, just to hang around for a while and you know have time to myself with you guys. And surprisingly, surprisingly, guys, my future fiance did not update me on the circuits yesterday. But we were at a we were at the art studio doing a pocket party last night, and the stuff was good. I did a couple of votings. I had something to eat for coming out of last night as well, and pretty much everything else was good. Anything else off the bat? What's going you think? God, there we go. Now I can get a little YouTube poll going. Remember, guys, yesterday, this past Tuesday, we did not do a YouTube poll since we did not get pretty much an early amount of time to do something, and now we're gonna get an opportunity to do it now. So, as long as it was not stuck in a cage, stuck in a car, or pretty much stuck not by a mistake or anything. But other guys, you guys will have new episodes, at least as good as I can get for Calisto Protocol every Thursday and Fridays for now. Same time, same channel. Like so we don't have to stack anything up or be pairs to anything else, or you know, with views and beliefs. You know, Skywalker was pretty good on the schedule, and I don't know if this game will get a good amount of popularity or not, but we'll see how everything else can really wind the reins, guys. If we do exactly what it's really told, which should be okay. Let me catch up on the chat today, guys. Luvog, make a shout out. 10 Gustin, how are you? And Mix Cuisina, how you doing? Welcome, guys. Thank you. Well, if you guys can carefully lock and set the stream, guys, lock and set the stream, that would be great. Lock and set the stream, guys, on a cold but cool Thursday morning before I go back to work tomorrow and Saturday. Everything else may or may not be occupied, but I do get my new tech today, guys, as far as I know. Either today or later on today, by the time we get the most of the testimonial. And this game, guys, does got adult language, so I don't know if we'll have to laugh at it or not, but I think we should be okay. Like I said, we're not down and out or not having anything else to be pointed at on anything else punctual or anything else with a lot of Zeus or something. Now we all know, guys, I'm one of our 434 mods played this game, but it goes by the name of Killer. I did see him in a live stream yesterday, if I'm right or not, and I obviously did, and I was also in a different live stream this week, but it was HZX Video Games, and we were talking a little bit about what game's gonna win Game of the Year, and we're gonna get to that as good as we can down the road. We're not at the Game Awards right now. You guys understand what following month we get to the opportunity for something exciting, something entertaining, something massive.
Oh shit!
And that would be, guys, just coming. It only happens, guys, every month of December.
Right, well,
because I will still renew another year of PS Plus way before then. It's not going to be coming out of this week's check. It might be in the next 2 weeks if I do, but it all depends precisely, guys, if we want to categorize everything, bring everything that we've got. You know, pretty much retain everything, guys. Brought everything together, and if we do mean, guys, everything. So we can really balance and take much more crystal clear. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we might do something that's more than codes. If we're not out of the way of things, or, you know, not being slow and steady or anything, but we'll see what happens. I think everything else should be fine, guys. Not much to really establish all the while, or pretty much a lot of progress, if you will. We do know, guys, Chelsea Pink was not live yesterday, so I probably would have asked for her help. You know, just to have everything else under control, making sure everything is, you know, presented and also enjoyable and popular as we speak today. And I didn't lose any followers this morning, so since I mean, I was obviously a bit up and down if you look at it, but not as much as I would like. So I mean, everything else was pretty much better than decent. Not wasting a lot of breath, but everything else has been fine. You know, popular, exciting, you know, just being at one coffee place for a while and, you know, not have anybody else trying to hit me on the shoulder. I mean, I pretty much knew somebody from the art studio, and basically somebody got me on the shoulder, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And obviously, people usually have that accident happen every once in a while or on occasions, but I'm like, why did this one person do that to me all of a sudden? I'm like, was this person in a good mood, bad mood, or having a lot of things on her mind? And from what I've heard, guys, is I don't think she meant to do it, to be honest, but she is coming out of the art studio so far today, and you know, not as much as people can really take in. You know, just see what made her upset or something. I was just rocking and rolling, guys, on my PC, and you know, just doing what I'm doing on my phone, just upgrading my popularity more. So, but honestly, if we look at it, there's really nothing bad or nothing average just to really come across anything. I love you, make a love shout out. I always love my future fiance, guys. But I am still getting married, and yes, future engagement. And we're just gonna head something off, guys, between our main character. Nothing wrong with that. Ian Watts, make a love shout out. I did drop another super chat just now, so I don't think we should pause anything else in return. Well, I'm a little bit tired, Ian. I can't complain otherwise. But other guys, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. It's also been very creative, guys, and much more popular. POPULAR. After we say, guys, it's also been creative and much more popular with our popular, amazing community, our friends of the community, and our mods of the community. Nothing else will really be winding the reins, guys, from top to bottom, left to right. You know, views and beliefs, or not being misjudged, or being displeased, or being disagreeable all of a sudden. But yeah, my popularity, guys, has been so good. You know, remember, guys, I started YouTube on the first day, 2 years before I started Twitter. But nothing else will really comprehend or try to rhyme a little bit more. You know, or have something more to, I mean, you know, to have something much more grateful, something optimistic, something popular, something much more of an expert, and not being alarming. Well, like I say, guys, I dropped another super chat just now, so nothing would be the same. Nothing else would really be bad or average or anything. Gahang Z, make a love shout out. Good to see you. How are you? How are you? Welcome back to our popular, amazing, exciting popular community. How are you? Welcome to this series premiere, guys, of the Calisto Protocol. Now, I did tell you guys, I don't know how much popularity this game's gonna get, but I obviously think I think it might be a good surprise, but it all depends. But also, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. It's also been creative and a lot of popularity. And also, guys, knowledge is power. Where we meet and greet, guys, new following people. Not exactly just to make an expression or being down and out if you're having a lot of sadness, but making new friends that can come by your channel by saying the words, guys, liking. All people gotta do, guys, is see how good the channels are, how great the channels are, how much followers they've got, how many viewership they've got, how many likes, and how much popularity and entertainment that they've got on their popular, amazing, exciting channel, guys, that they've got in their arsenal. If you guys are playing games, playing art stuff, doing something more creative for a lot of people, doing a lot of donations, you know, doing a lot of exciting stuff, you know, making movies, playing games, you know, doing art stuff for anything, or doing something much more memorable for everybody here today. So, people have an understanding what people like to do, people love to do. people have the greatness to do something grateful, if we look at it. But other guys, that's exactly what we do. All we need to do, guys, is like and share the stream. Like and share the stream on the social media apps today. And what is exactly social media? Social media, guys, is only Twitter. We got exciting accounts, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit.
Get you out of here.
That wants us to really, you know, take a lot of nutrition, take a lot of self-balance, or take a lot of anything that's not in balance and not in play. You know, let's keep it right in front, doing what we love to do, and not exactly be, you know, above average or above sadness or anything. But as long as a lot of people know exactly how to stick around and, you know, do what we love to do, and as long as we enjoy it, and enjoy it the most ahead of it. But on the guys, and coming out of our introduction, anytime we manage to meet new great people, all we need to do, guys, is like and share the stream, follow and share it under Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Now, guys, today's date is October 12th, 2023. And that's another thing too, guys. Somebody was asking if I'm going to be dressing up for this year's Halloween on the 31st, or a couple days to have a Halloween party. I told a couple of them, I said, well, I mean, I was not to sit on the couch, I was just relaxing, and I told a couple of them, I said, quote, I may try to dress up this time, or I may not. I mean, I haven't dressed up, and I haven't dressed up inside or outside of a costume for a while, but, you know, if I want to dress up with somebody down the road, but coming out of this year, and what's everybody remembers, I used to dress up as Dr. Jones, aka Indiana Jones, guys, aka Harrison Ford, way before before he got into his last performance. So I dressed as him over the years. I dressed up a different amount of costumes back then, but if I had to guess if I'm going to dress up this year, hopefully, but it all depends what we want to do. Susanna, make a love shout out. Thank you for coming in. How are you? Welcome. Tell our awesome, favorite, popular, amazing, exciting, popular arts group today. But since we are presenting a serious premiere game, guys, of the Calisto Protocol, there's really nothing wrong with that. Really nothing else that would not be beneficial, or going confidential in reality. That's all we would really establish and take towards anything else forward instead of backward. But speaking of going backward, guys, you guys know what I'm going to say. I'm vlogging on a nice, cozy morning. Or pretty much a beautiful morning, or a cool morning. COOL. After this point, if any of you guys today have a first ever account on Twitter, guys should share me out and follow me. The most tremendous expertise, the most awesome, popular, amazing host of all time. Me, guys, is Jack Dawson from Titanic. And people love it when I say it. Does it help our exciting, popular, exciting, grateful, large, popular community? Remember, guys, I'm not at 432 mods anymore. I made two new people in the chat, you know, made new mods earlier this week. It did not happen at last week's trip that Matulov and I did enjoy. That was Virginia Beach. But I believe it was, not this past Sunday, following the previous weekend, but pretty much the other weekend as usual. But I am at 434 mods, guys, with my amazing, awesome, popular channel as we speak. So, I have been on Twitter, guys, also for 5 years. And also 7 years on YouTube. 5 and 7, guys, is 12 as the highest maximum on our social media today. With our 434 mods and our exciting, wonderful followers. Just to make sure everything else is not being absurd, not being totally disrespected, or being mispronounced, or being misjudged and whatnot. But doing what we love to really do. You know, making sure we've got something in return. You know, making sure we got something that's more gonna pop in and not pop out all of a sudden. You know, but like I said, we've got an awesome, exciting, massive, popular, amazing community. We are awesome, and as long as our voices are sounding good, we want to look good, guys. We want to sound great. Make sure we're not out of the way of stuff or anything. But doing what's more comfortability. Making yourselves, guys, feel rested, relaxed, and doing anything else that's good for everybody. Making sure everybody else is happy, not being flattened like a pancake. Manang Sarang, making love shout out, good to see you. What's up? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our awesome, hot, popular, large, amazing, popular community. There's a hell for 434 miles, guys, in our followers today. But nothing else would really have anything else confidential, well balanced, or anything.
How are you?
I'm kind of tired, Manang. I can't complain, but everybody I talk to, if I'm looking at Thief or, being out of the house for a while, I think for a good amount of morning or anything, I pretty much tell them, and I always tell you guys, as good as I can get, that I can't complain anymore, so I can't complain, and so that's enjoying and rocking and rolling. But nothing else will really be the same as usual. But speaking of being the same, guys, remember guys, I've been on Twitter for 5 years. We're looking at a Block 12 cell B15. So I obviously don't see this game being pretty much different or the same as one game in particular. I can't think of just one game, but I know it's one of two. I don't think it's got anything to do with space, I'm not sure. But we will recover this. We do have something on the ground on the cell. I don't think it's a music box, I'm pretty sure it's something else for the moment. But we're looking at a bad monster. Kind of like a bad zombie or a bad creature. And you guys can see we also have this one thing behind our neck. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a prison item, but I'm not sure. But it is the first time, guys. I mean, Killers would have to give me the tips. I mean, of how good this game is. But it is my first time, guys, since I know it did set up Skywalker. So, it all depends if Skywalker can really not react this time around. So yeah, guys, 5 and 7 on social media. Guys, over 5 years I've been on Twitter, and over 7 years on YouTube. And also, guys, my love and I, my true love for myself, guys, we've been together for 2,427, actually, no, 24, yeah, guys, we've been together for 2,434 days now. Tomorrow, guys, is 2435. Food and travel, making love shout out, good to see you. Welcome, welcome back, how are you? Good to see my good other partner today, guys. Always being part of our amazing, popular, amazing community. A popular large group, guys, with 434 mods and our amazing followers. If you guys can help me like and share the stream, that'd be great. Making sure we're not out of the way of sorts. As far as the location that we're in, looking at a security control gate, P301. I don't think we want to establish anything else towards it right now. But we are looking to get out of this establishment, if we can. As long as we're not in handcuffs, we should be okay. But not be much more careful, guys, neutral and normal. That's all we can really comprehend, guys. So we're not having any errors or anything. Oh wow, we can start stomping on stuff a little bit. Nothing wrong with that, or having deals or negotiations. But yeah, guys, we are looking at getting married pretty soon. That's going to be everybody else's good reaction. So, like I said, we've been together for 2434 today. And all you guys got to do is inform your name and how long you've been active on Twitter, TWITTER, and how long you've been active on YouTube, too. As long as we carefully like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Follow and share, guys, on our social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Everything else should be going according to plan. My popularity, guys, has been positive. It's been acceptable. It's been great. Our voices are sounding that damn good, to be honest, and making sure we're not pretty much out of religion or anything else is not either privacy or publicity or anything. That's all we can really rhyme or take something with a lot of control. Now if you guys have an account on Steam, a gaming account guys on Steam today, STAAM. If you guys have any possible genres, like RPGs, like RPGs guys, sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, or shooting. You guys can help yourselves a couple of different ways. And everybody does have something much more crystal clear to it. And the correct answer, guys, is one of two different ways. You guys can use your own credit card, CREDIT, CARD. And everybody does recommend what people really want to spend their their amount on Steam. I have been on Steam, guys, for over a few years already. So everybody understands my name, Jack Dawson 93. And the reason why I always got the number 93 in there, it is exactly the year I was born. So that's a pretty much a good statement. You know, a good fine answer, average answer. As long as it's your final answer, guys. You know, if people are going after games like, say, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, I don't know if they've got, well, they do got Uno. They've got some nice card games on Steam, and, you know, just to have a lot of fun stuff if you guys are playing it. You know, having a lot of popularity, having a lot of fun, not being silenced in the huff or something. And we all get messed around, guys, between a couple of prisoners. Make sure we're not getting attacked a whole lot. But we are gonna get these prisoners a little more of a beating. And we're gonna be dodging on this one. Dodge left to right, guys. You know, if we're looking to dodge, guys, we want to only use our left analog stick. As long as we got the same space that we use, everything should be okay. Melee attack, guys. A lot of blood in the sockets, and then we'll go after another one. Very good. And we're using some sort of some sort of a metal thing, and also using our martial arts stuff. I think we are. And there he goes, guys. Nothing else to really gain fame or power. Well, we got him. But yeah, guys, welcome to use any two transactions here today. Remember, guys, Steam gift cards. Yeah, guys, Steam gift cards, and also exactly credit card. So you guys can use as much as you want on a credit card, or if you guys want to know how much you guys can put on Steam on a gift card as well, you guys can do yourselves as much as you want, anytime you want, when you want. So you guys can put 25, going the smallest to largest. So number one, guys, you guys can use 25. You guys can go after 50. Well, 50 is pretty much 25. Remember, guys, 25 times 2 is 50. So you're looking at $50 in total. Or if you guys want to have double, a little more extra, you guys can get yourselves to 100 even. So you guys can buy any games you want with strong entertainment, strong popularity, strong gameplay. Whatever games you guys that are suitable to your minds, to your heads, to the heart on anything. Anything else is more to hang in the balance. But guys, before we get to gaming news in just a short minute or a short while, I'm going to tell you guys what we got going on involved with this next tutorial. This tutorial, guys, is called dodging melee attacks. If we hold the left analog stick, guys, to left or right, before the enemy attacks to dodge it, there's not really any timing window. But just be holding left or right, guys, before the enemy actually tries to hit you. So to dodge a series of melee attacks, guys, we want to only hold not exactly the right stick, but only the left stick on the controller. In one direction, guys, before the enemy attacks. So we want to shift to hold the left stick towards one direction after the other, as we're alternating between sides. Never dodge in the same direction, guys, before then once, or the sequence will only fail. So we're gonna be aware of that, guys. If we had an enemy, if any one or two enemies tries to attack us, how are we going to dodge? Well, The best way to only dodge, guys, is it's not exactly that hard to really establish. We want to dodge between left analog stick, guys, or right analog stick. That's all we really gotta have something much more to bond before we get ourselves carried away. So we gotta really dodge as good as we can get. That's all I can take something in the clear. You know, take something much more clear and not be ahead of things. But as long as we're dodging, that's okay. You know, if we're having a binding resolution, I don't want to have my ass die all the time, but like compared to Resident Evil, Dead by Daylight, or playing Dying Light Human. Actually, Dying Light 2 guys stay human. I have only heard a few couple good things about the game. I may go after Dying Light 2 down the road, but I still want to get Spider-Man 2. I am Dave. Oh, Daviax, how you doing? I normally am. You're looking live at our popular, amazing community. Our friends of the community. This here is the series premiere of the Calisto Protocol. I did delete Skywalker on the schedule earlier this week. I mean, there's one reason why, or two reasons. One, I beat all 9 episodes before. Ever since I brought the game back, guys, from Amazon, much earlier this year, I want to say around February or March, when I was talking to one of my parents back then, and I told her I wanted Skywalker back. And I did, and basically, pretty much after that, or afterwards, I've only beat 9 episodes once. Only on the PS5, guys. I'm gonna have the PS5 the upcoming month of November. I mean, before the end of November, guys, within 3 years. So, it's gonna be 3 years I've had this #1 seed, so. Nothing else will really hold back on any existence or anything. So I guess we know exactly what they really could be. You know, I mean, I don't see why, but... I mean, I don't know why, but, you know, I didn't want to delete Skywalker. I mean, I just want to put new games on the schedule. So those games get popularity. You know, get popularity, making sure everybody likes it, supports it, follows it, and shares it. As much as anything else can really bring in, but you know, guys, people can play any games they want on the schedule. But I only play 4 games as we speak. F Music and Vlog, make a little shout out. Hey dudes, the host from one live stream to another. How are you? Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. But everybody's got their own involvement. You know, people can buy any games they want. You know, put them on the schedule. If you guys are having an Xbox console, a PlayStation console, or something. See Real, make a left shout out. I did drop a super chat, by the way. So that's a good thing to notice, if you look at it. We got our next tutorial, guys. This next one is Stomp Corpse. After defeating an enemy, guys, we want to press the only button that's right in front of us in the middle. And we want to press the triangle button, guys, to stomp on their body and trigger item drops. If we do that, we can gather any dropped pickup items. So that's something to think about, guys. We wanna have something more to establish. We're finding items and stomping enemies, or on the cells, if you will. So that's something else to really cross our minds, or not lose any health or body part. But first, Cesare, that's off the graph today, guys. We're looking to buy any games on Steam. If you guys are in RPGs, role-playing games in reality, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, going after Ratchet & Clank,
Can you hear me?
going after any RPG games you guys want to ever take your minds to the next level, have a lot of exploration on games.
Pick up a few
Pretty much 4 games. DLC's 4 games. Also, guys, with games in total. I'm a hardcore badass, guys, when it comes to RPGs. You know, RPGs became my first one exactly after I was a kid. You know, RPGs became my biggest factor. You know, enjoying the music, enjoying the level up, sticking on enemies, finding rare items, you know, having a lot of fun with a lot of people, and doing something else that's more cooperative. And we just found a recording, guys, coming out of Forces Lament. So there's really not much to really discuss if we keep smiles on our faces. Or remember, guys, if you remember playing any role-playing games when you were a kid, or back when you guys were growing up the same as I was, you guys remember playing old school to new school Final Fantasy games, or any role-playing games, because that's what RPG stands for. RPGs, guys, stand for role-playing games in general. Well, guys, next tutorial we got today. This one's called Audio Logs BIOS. These three guys go on to state the following. So the first thing we want to do, guys, we want to press up to open up the inventory. Number 2, press the R1 button, guys, to honestly select the data BIOS menu. To use the directional buttons to always select data BIOS categories. And also, guys, with individual data bio entries. No entries, guys, but entries. And last but not least, we want to press X, guys, to view and replay the selected data bio. So that's something to really learn from that, guys. See what we got to learn from it. But yeah, guys, we're looking to go after the new Spider-Man 2. That game is certainly coming out next week for the PS5. And I still want to get that game bad enough. The same with Assassin's Creed Mirage and the other games I haven't bought yet, and I really, really want to encourage it before we get to Black Friday and before we get to Christmas, guys. So I want to do some good things with that, and you know, it would be much more obvious to get those games right now. But I don't have much of my arsenal quite useful as of this point in time. But like I said, I would love to get the games right now. I really, really want to bad enough. You know, let's go after, guys, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Get that SOB moving. And also, guys, a new Diablo 4. But I obviously think I will say, guys, Spider-Man 2 is not going to be speedless. It's not going to be defenseless. The game itself is going to be great. I think the game itself, the gameplay is going to be really, really cool. I think it's going to be awesome. I mean, that game might also be in the Game of the Year discussion. So we'll get to that in just a little bit. If you guys are into sports, sports, any baseball, football, basketball, tennis, billiards, playing ping pong, having a lot of fun with any games you like playing, you love playing, or pretty much fantastic at what you do, you guys can buy any sports games you want. I'm into sports as my second Zenzi. Well, guys, I'm gonna go in and get this zombie out of here. I wonder if I can push him off the rails. Well, we are gonna use our weapon, guys. Oh, quick dodge, guys. We want to really dodge as much as we can. This game is not compared, guys, to Dying Light. I mean, I did play the first Dying Light game. I did not beat a lot of it, but I did play some of it in reality. So, I did have some good fun with that. Real good opportunities with Resident Evil. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of good things. I haven't heard what's going to be next for Resident Evil. But everybody would have something much more to place on it. But, I have no clue. And the other big announcements too, guys, is I was with SCX Gaming yesterday. I did drop a quick super chat for her. And she said that, I mean, she pretty much voiced her opinion of what game's gonna win this year's Game of the Year. And she said it's gonna be hands down, and she honestly thinks, I mean, she obviously, in her honest opinion, she thinks Final Fantasy 16 is gonna win. I mean, we may be right, or we may be wrong. And honestly, I'm looking to go back to Final Fantasy 16 this coming Monday, you know. I want to get back to that game bad enough. I mean, if I could maybe see that game winning. But there's also other challenges, guys, that might be hungry. That's to take that game in their category away from Final Fantasy 16. Remember, guys, the other games that are also challenging for the Game Awards the same way as... I mean, everybody's got the correct answer while we're looking at. For example, guys, we still got... Well, the other games that we have to look forward to is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Jedi Survivor. Spider-Man 2 is maybe an interesting opportunity. What do you call it, guys? I've heard one of the people say in the chat that that a couple of them were thinking, guys, that Resident Evil 4 Remake's gonna win. I mean, remakes do not win Game of the Year. I don't see Metroid winning, to be honest. I mean, Metroid Prime Hunter remake. I mean, that game is pretty good. From what I've heard, the game is very good, based on the gameplay, the graphics, and the popularity attached to it. And obviously, remakes don't really happen when it comes to winning Game of the Year. Because the only games I see winning, in my eyes, I see Final Fantasy 16, Assassin's Creed. Well, Assassin's Creed's got an average chance, but if one game's going to be bundling up, you know, to have something much more warm instead of cold all the time, I can probably see either Final Fantasy 16 winning it. I can interesting. The other games I may find interesting that could be a good, pretty much a good amount to really say. Well, having the biggest opportunity like Final Fantasy 16, I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is pretty much going to be a pretty good candidate to try to maybe win. And then you guys got the other games like, say, not just The Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy 16 all of a sudden. I don't know if Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to win. I mean, the gameplay I've heard was good and pretty much fine at its finest. Call of Duty MW3 is likely not going to win. I mean, no other shooting game would win that category. Diablo 4 is a maybe. I mean, Diablo 4 could maybe have a bit of an opportunity, depending what the other games really say to encourage it. But look me up, guys, on Steam. Zach Dawson 93. If you guys have any questions, any games you want to buy, any pre-order games you want to check out, you guys can pre-order, guys, the new Spider-Man 2, going after the new Assassin's Creed Mirage, you know, going after expansion passes or DLCs for Fortnite, or you guys can play pretty much any games you want. Just look my name up, guys, Zach Dawson 93, the most awesome, popular, exciting, fantastic popular name of all time from Titanic. But other than that, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative and popular. POPULAR, guys, with our popular, exciting, large community. And also, guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. With our popular, large, exciting, popular, large community. Our friends in the community, guys, and our 434 mods. Which is so cool and amazing. But like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Meet and greet. And remember, guys, we watch videos in full. Like and share the stream. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And also having shoutouts. Mega Love shoutout, guys. And also Mega Love shoutout. And also, guys, if you guys want any other questions, always can be the same. But not exactly under batteries, or self-balance, or above decency, or above anything else sacred, guys, or public on anything. Everybody should be crystal clear. Everybody should always be accurate and secured. But yeah, guys, knowledge is power, by the way. That's all we can really bring in to the balance. But all guys, speaking of balance, we're gonna get some in-gaming news going on today. If you guys have any comments or questions in the chat, you guys can like and share the stream, I know it's social media, guys, on our accounts on every single app. Guys, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. As long as we don't have to soften it, pivot, or anything. But it'll be okay, guys, without any misjudged points. But I seriously want to hear what you guys think. Today's date is October 12th, 2023. 2023 today, guys. For our United States of America, guys. Making sure we're not dislocating any elbows, arms, or legs, or anything. We know exactly what could be in place. Know exactly what we're looking to, you know, stay tough, but not stay out of things in return. But alright, guys. Today's day is October 12th, 2023. happy blessed Thursday, guys, in the chat. And let's see what we got for gaming news today. So, I'm looking at my first one, guys, in the middle of my PC today. So, like I said, the stream, guys, let's break it down and see what's really getting our minds not even twisted. Well, guys, we got ourselves a help sale. Ooh. We also found a little bit of magazines, Mayblock articles, and somebody took pretty much a disastrous time in one toilet to the other. I don't know if these, I'm not sure if these guys knew how to take a shower when it comes to this game, or... Well, Resident Evil doesn't usually shower when it comes to killing zombies, or, you know, playing Dying Light all of a sudden, or playing any other game that's under perspective. If we look at it, for sure. It all depends, guys, where it might be. As long as we know exactly what game it really is, or have something that's not crystal clear, or being, you know, pathetic or anything. As long as we know we got everything in front, guys, not being out of control. Not controlling a robot or anything. Or being bicentennial on anything. Everything should be good.
Oh shit, bro.
Alright, guys, let's get to our first article today. First up.
Forever. He was
an award-winning animation division, guys. As we bring in our first article for gaming news, with our awesome, exciting, large, exciting, popular, amazing community. Or probably a large group, guys, in total.
What the fuck is going on?
It's going to allow us to hit with cutbacks and layoffs. So, the TV show movie app, guys, we do got 50 plus credit. We also got health executives. Now, this is something to really think about too, guys. So, let's see if we can listen up for a minute. So, here's the thing about health executives, guys. It goes on to state the following. If we look for a wall, guys, that's mounted boxes that contain a health injector, enemies can possibly drop health injectors, and they can also be found inside loot crates. We want to press down button, guys, to only press down to set them up, to quickly use a health injector. They will replenish health, but use with care, guys, as you can be attacked during the injection process. Now they can also be used, guys, via the inventory screen. So we can honestly do that too. You know, we found our first health injector. We can use that as much as we can, or whenever we can. So we could possibly do something with that if we know exactly what we want to do at this point in time. So we did recover just now, our first one. So we got to look ahead of that. But apparently, guys, Netflix Animation is shutting down 2 movies as cutbacks and layoffs loom. So, what does that mean? Well, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see if we can lay it out for you. So, they are shutting down 2 movies. I don't know what exactly they are, but the only 2 movies they are shutting down is one of them, guys, is the live-action movie of Pinocchio. No, I think Beverly Hills, I think. Maurice Domingo, Mango Love Soda, good to see you, good to see you. Welcome back to our awesome, balanced, popular, large community. I did drop a super chat for you if you don't mind. That's why I'm always a super chatter. And speaking of the devil, Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy, Mr. Goldberg, Miss Zay Cargill, that did go to NXT this past Tuesday. Make a love shout out, Leon, and Maurice Domingo. How you doing? Welcome.
Actually work for us.
But honestly, I haven't seen the new Pinocchio, guys, previously. I don't think it's better than what it really is in reality. Or, I mean, back when it became an anime movie, I mean, I did suddenly watch the previous Pinocchio, but I did not watch the new one. The same with the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. I know they are still coming out with Hercules next year, and also the next Lilo and Stitch coming up. But Lilo and Stitch, guys, has been around for over 20 years now. I mean, that set has been out for a long time, 15 to 20 years as we speak. You talk about a a young girl that's partnered with her pets. That's, to be honest, not exactly a spider or a dog, to be honest. But only having the legendary nickname. That would be, guys, Experiment 626, if you will. So obviously, a lot of people would expect, you know, people would have something superb, have something much more acknowledged to one point to the other. And if we look at it one step at a time, or two steps, Little Sets might be out next year or the year after that. Because we also got other movies that are coming out as well. So you guys remember what's coming out next year? We do got Becky versus Jade Cargill. Would that be a good match? I think it would. For the NXT Women's title. Well, Jade Cargill was the longest reigning TBS Women's Champion coming out of AEW. And she obviously was too, to be honest. I mean, if we have to lay out one thing, maybe like not even two or three things, I don't know.
Combat mode.
Anyway, guys, combat mode. It's a bet to get ourselves established and get a butt beating.
Remain where you are.
Remain where you are. And where's this got smashed, guys, between this giant robot?
Area clear.
We didn't really want that, but we did not have our flexibility or our strategy moving. But I think it would be a good match, to be honest. To see how that's going to roam. And see if it's going to have a good storyline. It could be when it comes to NXT. We don't have a lot of in-gaming news, guys, but we'll find a little bit. But as we skip ahead a bit more, Leon, it's a good thing you asked. This is the series premiere of a game called the Calisto Protocol. This game is compared to one other game I cannot even think in general, but I'm not sure if it's really the same as the others would be. I mean, if we're talking about old school, could be Metal Gear Solid, it could be something else. Well, and that's another game too, guys. That's another thing too. Splinter Cell may have something to acknowledge at this year's Game Awards. I don't think they speculated that much this year, but not exactly, whatever they want to establish in return to keep themselves in hand, and whatever they want to have something to control, but it all depends. But I do know, guys, Killer J did play this game in the past. He did beat the crap out of this game by far. And I haven't got a chance to play Tunic yet. Tunic is kind of like playing the Legend of Zelda. So I haven't speculated anything about that yet. And I wanna have an opportunity if I do. You know, Tunic is kind of like playing. But guys, as all of us can really lay it out. Now, guys, the game itself is compared to Zelda. That's all I can say. Ben's TV23, make a love shout out. Welcome. But it all depends, guys. I mean, if I should ever go after Tunic, I would be back to playing The Legend of Zelda and the Heartbeat. So I would. Lolo, make a love shout out. Good to see you. But it all depends. What we can really exactly do. Alright, guys, next up. Legendary person, guys, John Carpenter. Explains why he was not exactly a fan of the huge attraction, guys, with Margaret Robbie, Ryan Gosling, and of course, in my eyes. And everybody can watch when it comes to this movie, too. You know, the movie itself has still been making really good records. The movie that we're looking at is the movie called Barbie. And also, guys, Will Ferrell as the CEO of Hasbro. And he went on to say the following, guys. John Carpenter himself said, it's just not my generation. So basically, guys, he did not watch the movie. I think the Horror Master did not watch the movie himself, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys this article right here. So John Carpenter did not watch the movie, but there is exactly spoilers in the movie. So he did have a sit down. John Carpenter did sit down, guys, with Greta Gerwig coming out of Barbie. And John Carpenter went on to say the following. He did not know, guys, what he was in for when he sat down to watch Barbie. So the widely regarded master, guys, of horror certainly was not one of his best ones to be intimidating. But he was in an interview, guys, with Los Angeles Times, that he did conclude, guys, it thus did not sound resonated or have something to absorb. He went on to state the following: I can't believe, guys, I watched Barbie. It's just not my generation. I had nothing to do with Barbie dolls. I did not know who Alan was. So the reader did, guys, of Barbie won praise for its innovative visuals and timing humor, both of which, guys, helped to propel it to the top of the annual box office, when it was based on a toy traditionally marketed toward girls, and nevertheless, guys, enjoyed major crossover success. So according to John Carpenter, guys, he was out of his element watching the family-friendly blockbuster, considering his own movies that were pretty much guaranteed between two things. Two things, guys. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Doing our popular, exciting, large, popular community. Doesn't help everything else in return. Our social media, guys. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. It's much we can really have a lot of, not self-control, guys, but always demand of its own, and a great response, if we can get it. The two things, guys, that John Carpenter is always famous for is murder and mayhem. The 75-year-old, guys, has written, directed, produced, and also, guys, having an intensive portfolio of horror films, including, guys, the movie that was released and based on the movie was called, guys, Halloween, back in 1978. I did not watch Halloween, but that movie's been out for 45 years. I want to say, guys, that movie is based on some sort of a bloodbath, compared to Freddy vs. Jason, compared to watching other movies, compared to Scream, compared to the others in reality, and good sex and whatnot. And obviously, people would say, do they like Scream better? Do they like John Carpenter's work? But he is a legendary human being, guys. That brother is usually only doing movies like that, but not compared to do something that's more to track, or keep everything else more comfort and have a lot of coverage all the time. But then again, guys, other unexpected Hollywood legends have honestly posted publicly with glowing views of the film. For instance, Dazed and Confused director, guys, Richard Linklater, he obviously did say to NME that the Barbie movie is worth seeing it a couple times. So, obviously, guys, if all of us would really expect it, John Carpenter didn't go on to continue on this interview. I mean, there's potentially business in there, but I did miss that whole thing right over my head. And he did say something. He obviously did say something good about Margaret Robbie, basically playing as Barbie alongside, guys, Ryan Gosling as the Ken Magic. I think we all know who. If you guys know exactly who Ken's last name is in the chat, people got the coverage that people need, at least for sure. He went on to say, quote, guys, Margaret Robbie as Barbie's leading star. He went on to say, quote, guys, I think she's fabulous, Margaret Robbie. So basically, guys, if you guys, for those of you that have seen the movie already, pretty much thousands of times, hundreds of times, the movie will be out, guys, on October 17th on Blu-ray and DVD. I don't think my love's gonna get the movie. I might not get the movie overall, but, as much as I would draw a lot of excitement in the world, I don't think my pun's gonna really drag in the system enough. But I will say, guys, Barbie is still trying to catch up to Top Gun Maverick and the best of all time box office. I mean, Barbie right now is almost at $1.435 billion. I mean, I would like to think so myself, and a lot of people would have a lot of communication. Frau, make a love Zelda, good to see you. How's it going? Make a love Zelda to Frau. Frau. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for coming today. But if you guys look at a lot of history in the making, Barbie did surpass the new Super Mario Brothers. Which Mario is one of the fine movies coming out of Nintendo by far. And it obviously has something that's more a part of it. Playing a really good part of anything in position. You know, since they have a lot of good surprise. You know, having a lot of excitement, popularity, and entertainment. You see, guys, Nintendo makes a lot of great things happen. As long as they take on and not have anything else to hold back all of a sudden. But, I mean, just, you know, does it have something that's more to enjoy a movie, have fun with the movie, and I don't think John Carpenter has seen Mario, but he was a little more surprised, though. You know, Fabulous when he... I mean, when the 75-year-old brother, guys, when they were John Carpenter, when he was watching Barbie, he was not a huge fan, but he was also a little more surprised in return. But his best movie he's ever done was Halloween, was back in 1978. All of us were not born here in the United States back then, or have something much more to, you know, not to kill anything or slash anything. Well, compared to having Scarface in all Scream movies. He's always in Scream, guys. He always is. Pretty much, guys, famous for his work. But you never know. You never know, guys, what movie's gonna be next for, pretty much for the next generation. So you never know, guys, what movie's gonna be ahead of it.
Lethal force authorized.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can cut through right now. And we're not gonna have an opportunity to sneak past them again. Come on. So that really explains it, if you will.
Inmate, cease all hostile activity.
Alright, guys. Next up, IRS wants $25 billion, guys. Sadly, and back in taxes from Xbox maker Minecraft. And the next thing you guys would already just expect with a lot of information, or pretty much not having any struggles between back-to-back, or doing something more fun, or having a lot of stuff to work with, or have something to partnership with. Check this out for a minute, guys. Xbox platform holder may have to dig into its considerable cash reserves. So I'm guessing Microsoft has to really pay IRS the money. No more, guys, no more than usually is, than $25 billion out of it. So, well, I will say, guys, CNBC did post an article about that, which I'm not going to cover any of that coming out of today, but, you know what they say, guys, Microsoft is Microsoft. They don't tend themselves to get them into trouble by, I mean, they do pay a lot of taxes between company to company. And not only just them either, but exactly with PlayStation. You know, every single system company has to pay the taxes and also has to do whatever they've got to do. You know, doesn't help their businesses, help their games, help whatever they've got to really bring in.
Prison systems are breaking
you know, that's to bring a lot of gathering. You know, bring a lot of the, you know, developers, publishers, creators and whatnot. So, but $25 billion, guys, is a buttload of money right there. So I don't see why they would pay that much. But I don't think it's somebody else's friend or somebody else's result. So, so you never know. Whatever it could be, guys, it could be fine by them. It could be fine as is that something else to begin with, or you know, whatever it could be, guys, it cannot be the same as it usually is.
Core signatures.
Well, it would or would not precisely, but you know, people got their own thing to really involve, or not doing exactly what they're doing. But it's usually whatever they want to cover themselves up with. Alright, guys, right now we're gonna see if we got something behind here. We do not. I'm pretty sure there's something else that's more to locate. But something much more to think about, guys. Not have any exploration or pretty much above our heads on anything. And yeah. What's up, Mary Joy? Make a little shout out. How you doing?
Unit immobilized.
Well, guys, right now I'm gonna go ahead and see how long the Calisto protocol is before we get back to gaming news. Alright, guys, since we got our butts killed again, we're gonna have to keep ourselves in hand. Well, guys, hours of gameplay, around 14 hours, that's okay. If we want to talk about 14 + 15 and a half hours, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Alright, guys, back to in-gaming news today. Next up, conversations are no longer moving us in a productive direction. So, we all know, guys, hold on, guys, Quiz Onions, SAHK, make a love shout out, welcome. Make a love shout out to the most pretty, most amazing, the most wonderful creator herself, guys. And who are we looking at? Ernie Rose. Well, Rose, to be honest. R-H-O-A-O-S-E. I'm always in the super channel, guys. Not a lot of people can deny it otherwise. None. But the actors, the Hollywood actor strike, guys. Since the writer's strike is done after having a pretty good deal, pretty much having cast out of their purses. The actor strike does talk. They talk about a grind. Their grind is to a halt. So, as you guys will once again expect, they're not doing. I don't think they're gonna say much of anything. Whatever they've got, probably got something going on with Hollywood already. So if they got something to really take in, then they better get themselves prepared and get into their reality in return. But hold on, guys. Let me look at today. Abraham, make a love shout out. La Laberta Panay, hola, make a love shout out. Good to see you. Make a love shout out to you, gentlemen, today. With more 434 mods and our followers. Welcome, guys, to the series premiere of the Calisto Protocol. And everything else would not be society. Kristen, make a love shout out. Good to see you. How are you? How are you today? This has got 35% health, guys, between the multiplication with the X symbol, if you look at it. So, the thing about the actor strike, guys, it is halting, as Hollywood Studios does walk away from money negotiations. You know, guys, we don't have to worry about most of that right now. But the good news is, the writer's strike is done. Per mine host? Well, what do you mean, Christina Valk? I mean, what do you mean, Kristen? If you don't mind me asking. Ms. Safu, make a shout out. Diane Lim, how you doing? It's time to attack, guys. Attack. Attack in the chat. Like and share the stream. Follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Silver Inquisitor, guys, attack. A-T-T-A-C-K. Time to attack. Attack, guys, in the chat. Always like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Always follow it and share it. Only our accounts on social media. Hatami Sunrise, how you doing? Make a love shout out. Welcome. But how long, I'm not sure how long they've got left with the actor strike. It's only been like over 2 damn months now, if I'm right, and I think a lot of us would be happy if it starts ending before Christmas hits. I'm not saying if they will, but whatever they want to cross their minds, or whatever they want to try to document, whatever, it's up to whatever company they want to do with Hollywood. I mean, there's really not much to authorize all of a sudden. But if they want to try to not raise their voices or have kind of like a boxing match or a fighting match whatsoever, then they really have to get themselves a money deal. I mean, writer's strike is done. why can't the actor strike be done too? That makes sure nothing else really dissolves or dies or, you know, fall into a deep sleep all of a sudden. You know, that's another thing that's not much to really say. At least to be honest. Rolling a land, making a shout out. Walt Torres, welcome buddy, welcome back. But obviously guys, we don't know what's gonna be, we don't know when the time is gonna be ending between the actor strike either. So the actor strike has only been going on for quite a while. That's all I'm gonna say right now. So, they'll have something to really control between a money deal, a cross deal, and they're gonna get right to it. Which I know they will. Trust me. But yeah. It all depends. Alright guys, speaking of top stories, you're lucky I'm gonna give you guys these notes right now. Let's see real quick. And top stories today, guys. The Netflix movie, or the Netflix, or the Netflix, or the Disney Plus, or Amazon Prime series, Daredevil: Born Again, is on hold by pending creative reboot. As the writers decided to really let go. Okay, guys, if there's some sort of a bad influence between the TV show or movie, then why bring something that they don't want to try to really do? You know, that's pretty much their fault when it comes to the writers group. Or not looking to really do something in general for it, you know? Alright guys, let's see who else we got in the chat today. But obviously, you never know. I mean, back when they did the first Daredevil movie, that's fine. Zamora, make a love shout out, good to see you. Make a love shout out to the other creator. But obviously, if a couple people are letting go, but not doing Daredevil Born Again, then it's pretty much they're not doing exactly what they're able to do. Or whatever they want to do to change the course involving the DC Universe. So I don't, as a lot of us would lay it out the same way at the same time, I don't think they would have an extra amount of time to, you know, keep on completing, and do whatever they've got to do, whatever's left, whatever they've got to do in hand, just to make it worthwhile, you know? I mean, as people would really expect in general, people would not understand it pretty much a good, you know, have something flexible or having a good amount of time to get the writers moving. I mean, who are they going to be hiring? Directors, producers? I mean, producers and directors, most of them do not really write stuff. I mean, they do not write any of that, but... And I will say, guys, Daredevil Born Again should be fine. I don't think it's going to be terrible like it is. So I don't think it's going to be... I obviously don't think it's going to be way out of breath or way out of line on anything, but it all depends. Diana Last, make a lot of shout out, good to see you. Like and share the stream, guys, under Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. That is what we call. That's what we call, guys, our accounts on our social media. Accounts, guys, on our great account apps, the way they are. Which is really cool and very entertaining, guys, and very popular, as coming out with a lot of great heights. And speaking of heights, guys, we do got a movie review called The Beast. Not Beauty and the Beast, guys, but this movie is a French sci-fi movie. It's called The Beast, guys. B-E-A-S-T. I mean, if they're talking about a movie called The Beast, then it's not going to be any more good, bad, or different. Pretty much anything else all of a sudden. I don't know any of these actors in this movie, but just to make it much more short and sweet, or a bit more than usual, 6 out of 10. That's all I'm going to say right there. 6 out of 10. Not much people can really take in, or, you know, punch their tickets with, or have something that's not even confronted, or... or it may or may not no longer have something that's more to replace it. Well, guys, we found some sort of a fuse we want to find some sort of replacement fuse today. So let's see what we got. Talking about a fuse. I mean, if we find just one, maybe like two, coming out of today, I mean, hopefully, it'll be somewhere inside or outside of any of these areas or locations. I mean, we all know this, the one that we did not top off, he does not have a fuse. Pretty much coming from behind altogether. But we can open this though. Let's see what we got in here, guys. And we got the same thing. Same thing. Of course. And we just finally decided to really establish it. But it all depends, guys. Whatever they have to really talk about, for instance. Hold on, guys. I'm not gonna worry about the stupid spy hunter stuff. They always come in when I'm doing something. Alright, guys. We do have a couple of reviews. I'm not gonna worry about the multiplayer review for the new Call of Duty MW3 right now. But we will get to the hockey review. And what kind of hockey game we're looking at? It is the game review, guys, for the new NHL 24. Which hockey is back, guys. Back to real reality today. I did not watch any hockey, but I mean, the last time I watched hockey, I used to play the games. Pretty much coming out of the PS4 all the time. But not all the times I used to. So, let's see what this game is all about today. For the new NHL, guys, National Hockey League. So, basically, guys, players have real sense of momentum as they're hurling down the ice. I mean, the only best thing to really wear if you're playing hockey or you're doing ice skating is if you guys are wearing cleats or wearing some sort of well, not a lot of people know exact. I mean, people know exactly what people wear, to be honest. When it comes to wearing hardware, you know, having to stay warm on anything. If you're playing some sort of hockey league or something. But only one thing, guys. Only NHL, for instance. You know, guys, the last time I've ever played NHL, it's been a long time. Never got into the franchise a whole lot. I mean, much more, guys, with football, and also my biggest factor, guys, remember, is baseball, for instance. But that's really something to think about too. So, alright, guys, NHL 7 out of 10. Okay. As long as we don't have to burst our eardrums, guys, or chewing a gum or anything. The game itself is not too bad. 7 out of 10, guys, is not that bad of a scenario. But the game itself, from what I could see, is a little bit better. But I just think they need to, you know, get a little more extra stuff happen to make sure the game would have gotten much more than a 7. But NHL games these days, they don't have much really hype. You know, it doesn't have performances. You know, shooting goals that are compared to power plays, everything else in return, self-balanced, overbalanced, well-balanced. Anything else is more energetic, okay? And, I mean, NHL does a good, I mean, EA Sports does a good job with those games by far, but I think they probably do better. They do pretty well with Madden and baseball overall. But as you guys understand, I always love baseball now. I get a little bit more ahead over Madden. And that would be, guys, involving Madden NFL that equals with football, to be honest, but I mean, I haven't played football for a while. I mean, Madden's not even fast at all, to be honest, but well, guys, we finally got a fuse. Alright. Now we want to take the fuse to the power doors. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the doors, guys, in the chat, but the game of you guys, NHL 24, it is available for the PS5, Xbox Series, on Steam, and on the Switch. The game itself is not too bad, but all of us can really encourage. So you never know, guys. The game is not too bad as it normally can be. Well, guys, we have 2 more articles today. Let's see if we can follow them up real quick. The expansion for the game, guys, is called House SAUS, guys. House Story Expansion. It's only for Dead Island 2. Dead Island 2, guys, that will be arriving, guys, in one of the 2 final months, guys, of this year. And that game, guys, is for Dead Island 2. So, as a lot of us can really not think all of a sudden, or pretty much anything else that's not even handicapped or worth parking between vehicle to vehicle, all of us can explore, guys, a billionaire's secret techno death cult. So the expansion itself, guys, will be reaching and arriving in November. And we're about to get a little more of a dodging movement, aren't we? Come on. Let's see if I can get this massive sloppy. Alright, guys, we're gonna use a triangle button again. Okay, guys, another dodge. Can we dodge the next one? Yes! As long as we're not stressing ourselves as little Mac guys from Punch Out, we're fine. Not as much as we can really take piece out of. Or take a piece of one creature. Let's tell them we're here, and we're the best in the world. So, it is exactly a new expansion, guys, for Dead Island 2. I haven't played Dead Island 2, but I've heard some good things about it. I have, to be honest. So it all depends if it's not anything else bad or remarkable, or being dramatic, or being, or a lot of people would not be self-absorbed on anything else in return. But, and a lot of people are not asking if Starfield's still gonna win Game of the Year. I would say no, because I mean, the reason why Starfield did it alright, but the game itself did okay on the review. I mean, I can give you one reason why. One, it was not going to PlayStation, and number 2, the reason why I don't see the game winning the damn thing, to be honest, is because the story is. I feel like the story is a little more shaken, if I'm right, but the gameplay I've heard is not too bad. I just don't see Starfield, I have a peek, guys. I don't see Starfield, I really do not see Starfield winning Game of the Year. The only big games that are equal to the big guns right now, guys, is, I mean, to be honest, HCX, when I was in this live stream yesterday, I was talking to HCX play video games, I think almost last night, and she said that she thinks Final Fantasy 16 is probably going to be the only game that wins this year's Game of the Year. As we all know, guys, any Final Fantasy game by far did not win Game of the Year. And I think it would be a surprise or a shock if it does ever win this year. But if it does, that'd be great. But there's a lot of other games, guys, that are out there right now here in the United States that could possibly have a shot and a chance of their fame. Remember, guys, we still got The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. We still got Diablo 4. We still got, well, Spider-Man 2 is still going to be, I mean, that game is going to be so damn awesome. By the time, remember, guys, the game is still going to be releasing a week from tomorrow, so. You know, we don't have to force anything else down the toilet between these games. But, we got something to really work with and bond. Okay, and I don't see a dancing game winning Game of the Year either. But, remember, guys, the biggest games that have a pretty good chance. Remember, guys, we still got The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, Jedi Survivor, Final Fantasy 16. I would almost have to agree if I think Final Fantasy 16 is going to win. Which, you guys, we'll have new episodes back this Monday. I gotta get back to playing that son of a bitch after this Sunday. But you guys, we'll have Final Fantasy 3 after tomorrow. So so it all depends. I mean, I have I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that Final Fantasy 16 could win this year's 2023 Game of the Year. I don't think The Legend of Zelda is gonna really, you know, have Final Fantasy 16 go down without a fight. I mean, neither does Starfield, neither does Diablo 4. But everybody's been playing some good things. I mean, people have been doing an amazing job with Diablo 4 too. And I mean, that's the reason why I really do not see Starfield winning. Call of Duty? No. I mean, Call of Duty is not gonna really fucking win Game of the Year. I mean, if it were to win something, Hazel Mintz make a left shout out. Welcome, welcome. I mean, if I have to really make one prediction, if Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 does win something, I would probably say, or mainly say, for instance, it could maybe have something that's more crystal clear on above it. Not a crosshair or pretty much a lot of malfunction or modification. You know, with multiplayer, with its Warzone and whatnot.
Just keep moving.
I can honestly think it may win. It may have a little bit of a chance of winning Shooter of the Year, but no Game of the Year, guys, for Call of Duty. So so I don't see why not. I mean, I'm almost thinking Final Fantasy 16 is gonna win. But that's another thing too, guys. The Legend of Zelda could still have a shot. Remakes will not win this year. I guess the only two remakes that don't ever get an opportunity. You know, for something like this, for instance, guys, exactly, is Resident Evil 4 and Metroid Prime Hunter remake. The first remake, guys, of Metroid earlier this year, people loved it. People did an amazing job with the game. Coming out of Nintendo, only for the Switch, guys. You know, just to keep it much more obvious and much more fun. I mean, I think it would be a massive idea if Metroid did win this year's Game of the Year. Like I say, guys, remakes do not win Game of the Year. Remakes do not get it done. So, I don't understand how many people would really acknowledge the facts on it, or bring anything else more glued to it, guys. Exactly, but people understand that. People do understand that the remakes do not win Game of the Year. It's kind of like it's Frozen or something, you know? I mean, do we honestly think, guys, that Metroid or Resident Evil 4 remake's gonna win? Oh wait a minute, there's one other game too. Baldur's Gate 3.
Jacob,
now, Baldur's Gate 3, guys, could also have a chance. It could have a chance too, guys, but I don't know. I mean, well, before we wrap everything up, guys, the only games that I see needing it the most, or wanting the most to win this year, involving this year's Game Awards, guys, we don't know if Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to get announced a bit more. But if they want to do it so bad enough, guys, from Square Enix, me guys being a hardcore badass when it comes to RPGs, I can see them announcing more with Kingdom Hearts 4 and GTA 6, possibly. I want to say it's probably going to be next year. Early next year, maybe the Game Awards this year. I don't know. But if I had to guess for sure, I don't have the answers. I don't have any doubts in my mind. And if they do something pretty much to give us a little more of I'm honest, but not a crazy theory. What they're going to do with Kingdom Hearts 4, Elder Scrolls 6, Elder Scrolls 6 might be out in the next couple years from now. It's not gonna wait until the PS6 comes out, guys, within the next 5 years already. So they're not gonna easily wait that long. As long as a Halo game does not go to the PlayStation, people would have to sadly say no to it. But as far as what we know for sure, you got Final Fantasy 16 up in the Game of the Year discussions. Not just that one, guys, but we also got Baldur's Gate 3, as somebody said earlier in the live stream, coming out of HCX in the chat from last night. So remember guys, Final Fantasy 16, Baldur's Gate 3, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. So that's 3 guys, listen to me, that's 3. Diablo 4. And if I had to guess one other game that's gonna really bounce off the walls, it's either gonna be Jedi Survivor. I don't want to allow Starfield to be in the mix at all. I mean, not as much, but Destiny, no. Destiny, Destiny's gonna keep on making more DLCs this year. Well, pretty much the upcoming 2024 calendar year. So they may still, they're going to keep on doing what they're doing with number 2, for instance. But if they are making a little extra DLCs involving it, honestly, they may as well just fucking release Destiny 3 already. So, I mean, number 2 is not all that terrible. That's all I'm going to say for sure. But remember guys, we got Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Diablo 4, and number 5, guys, I feel like it's going to be Jedi Survivor. Out of those 5 games, those games really got a good chance. They've got an exciting start, guys. They really do, I'm telling you. But if we get something in real reality, I don't see Gran Turismo winning an opportunity. Back when my love and I were watching Gran Turismo, guys, on one weekend, I think it's only been like almost 3 or 4 weeks now. In all honesty, and everybody else's honest opinions, the movie itself, I said, the movie was just alright. But I've never played any of the racing games based on it, though. Only one game, guys, it was only Need for Speed over the years. Way before I had a PS5 and a PS4. That's all that's more to take negotiations on, take your comments on, entertainment, popularity. And also fun stuff when it comes to great racing, all of a sudden. That's all I can really take something more in between. But other guys, that's going to wrap everything up today, guys. Wrap gaming news, and all of us here today on a Thursday morning. Next stream, guys, I might be back on Saturday. Next stream, guys, will probably be, well, I go back to work tomorrow and Saturday, so I might have the upcoming Friday and Saturday of next week off. Once I still got request seats in front of me in the back. Any days I want to request, guys, I can see if the manager and the scheduler can do that coming out of Chief. As long as the new schedule does not arrive by then, I should be good to go. I should be fine and great, and have anything else, all honesty. That's all I can really strongly recommend, guys. I don't see anything else being back and forth, left or right, or jumping up and down. I still think those 5 games still have a shot. Remember, guys, it's either going to be, in my honest opinion, it's going to be either Baldur's Gate 3, Jedi Survivor, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, or The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Those 5 games only have the most biggest shot to win this year's 2023 Game of the Year. Starfield maybe, or maybe does not, but that's what I'm thinking. I would not be shocked at all if it does win. But you know, guys, it's not going to win. That's all I'm going to say, because I have a couple of pointers, or a couple of point shots altogether. But that's going to wrap everything up, guys, on a full Thursday today. I may be back tomorrow, or Calisto Protocol will be back next Thursday and Fridays, same time, same channel. And that would mean, guys, next stream, I might be back on Saturday morning and Sundays to continue with Final Fantasy 3 remaster episodes. I will fortunately go after Final Fantasy 4 soon. You know, I'm getting closer to beating Final Fantasy 3 soon for the second time, only on Steam. But this time, first time I did it on Steam, number 2. Hopefully doing it on the PS4 version to the PS5 before the end of this year. Nico, make a shout out. Sarah and Kate, welcome, guys. Welcome. Like and share the stream, guys. Follow Sarah on our social apps on the social media. Remember, guys, the correct answers are always the same. Remember, guys, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. That's all we can do. But if you guys are casting Calisto Protocol for the first time, and if you guys want to catch more episodes every Thursday and Fridays, remember, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, that's the stronger we have a recommendation. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. See, awesome and very creative and popular and gifted. Popularity, guys, Popularity. See, much more popular after saying awesome and creative. And most importantly, knowledge is power. When we meet and greet, guys, new wonderful people, awesome people, fantastic people, great people. Pretty much from time to time, making sure we are reaching new heights that no one else has ever been beforehand. My popularity has been so good. I've been on YouTube, guys, for over 7. Over 5 on Twitter, too. 5 and 7 is 12. That's the maximum number. And my true love and myself, 2,434 days. That's the longest we've ever had together. So that's awesome, more romantic. Getting married, guys, and getting face engagement pretty soon. I mean, really soon. As long as we get the conversations a bit more moving, not much more to push, but taking most of our time into realization. Romeo Diaz, make a love shout out, welcome. Vania Elleria, make a love shout out, Eleria. Welcome, guys, for coming in. You're very welcome as always. With our amazing, popular, amazing time and community. A total, amazing, popular, large community. All together one time. And one awesome, exciting, popular channel. Me, guys, Jack Dawson from Titanic. If you guys got nothing, you got nothing to lose. All we gotta do, guys, when we manage to do things, all we need to do, guys, is follow and share. After you guys like and share the stream, guys, like and share the stream. Follow and share it under Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. It's easier said than done. What's up, Stephanie? Make a love shout out. Keep on attacking, guys. Keep on attacking, guys, in the chat as much as you can. But it all depends. You have everything else with honest opinions, have good laughs, talk about business, and see what people have been up to. I've been up to pretty good things. That's all I can say, at the least. Me guys like and share the stream. Meet and greet. If you guys want to make a little shout out to anybody you want in the chat, if you see somebody live streaming or anybody you see, give them a surprise, guys. You may surprise them, make them feel happy, make them feel that you belong in something. As long as you fit right in it and not beneath it. That's all I can take with a lot of consideration. But yeah, guys, the most very important thing. Remember, guys, like and share the stream, follow and share it, and most importantly, guys, we watch videos in full. Like and share the stream, follow and share it, and tweet it out, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. So that's gonna wrap everything up on a Thursday. If I do or do not live stream tomorrow, that means, guys, I will see you guys back here this Saturday and Sundays for new episodes of Final Fantasy III Remaster. And the sooner I beat it, guys, the sooner I will get Final Fantasy IV, which I most likely will. And remember, guys, after 4 is done down the road somewhere, I'm going to transition to Final Fantasy V, and then the last one is 6. I might get into Final Fantasy VI, I think, early next year. Almost mid next year, but it all depends. Depending on how long it takes for me to beat, and take my time on the rest of these, hopefully. So you guys have a good rest of your Thursday. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. I will see you guys either maybe tomorrow or possibly Saturday morning and Sundays for Final Fantasy III Remastered, new episodes. And then Final Fantasy 16, guys, likable on Monday, hopefully. So keep you guys honest, keep you guys honest, and keep your seatbelts on, and we'll keep everything else headline and, pretty good, awesome positions. Always like and share the stream, guys. Keep our popularity large, give it more views. Remember, guys, more viewership and much more watch hours. As much quality as it could possibly be. So you guys have a good rest of your Thursday. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or possibly Saturday. Same time, same channel. Be good, guys. Be good to one another. Be kind and love one another. Until then, like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. Follow Sarah on our social media. And so much more to really give, present, and everything else that makes you happy. And having a lot of popularity and excitement. So until then, guys, you guys have a good rest of your Thursday. And I will see you again later.